Rapport. We've talked about it as a feeling, a skill, a cornerstone of strong relationships. But what's actually happening in the brain when we build rapport? Understanding the neuroscience behind this connection can revolutionize how you approach relationships, romantic, platonic, professional, and familial. This video will dive deep into the brain mechanisms at play and, crucially, provide practical strategies you can use today to foster deeper rapport with those around you. Rapport isn't just a fuzzy feeling, it's a measurable neurological process. Several key brain areas and neurochemicals are involved. Mirror neuron system, MNS. Discovered in the 1990s, mirror neurons fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing that same action. This allows us to understand others' intentions and emotions by simulating their experience in our own brains. This is the foundation of empathy and automatic imitation, mirroring. The amygdala processes emotions, particularly fear and threat. When we feel safe and understood, rapport is present. The amygdala's activity decreases, allowing for more rational thought and emotional connection. The prefrontal cortex, PFC, is involved in higher-level cognitive functions like empathy, social cognition, and emotional regulation. Rapport activates the PFC, enhancing our ability to understand and respond to others' needs. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, oxytocin is released during positive social interactions, including those characterized by rapport. It promotes trust, empathy, and attachment. Dopamine is associated with reward and pleasure. Positive interactions and feelings of connection trigger dopamine release, reinforcing the desire for further interaction. Endorphins are natural pain relievers and mood boosters released during pleasurable activities, including social connection. How mirroring fuels rapport, the unconscious dance of connection. The MNS is arguably the most crucial element in rapport building. When we unconsciously mirror another person's body language, facial expressions, and even vocal patterns, several things happen such as increased empathy. Simulating their experience in our brains allows us to better understand their feelings. Enhanced trust. Mirroring signals that we're on the same wavelength and share a similar perspective. Subconscious connection. The mirroring process happens largely outside of conscious awareness, creating a sense of effortless connection. While mirroring is largely unconscious, you can subtly enhance it. However, avoid blatant imitation, which can feel creepy or insincere. Gently adopt a similar posture to the other person. If they're leaning forward, slightly lean forward too. Subtly mirror their smiles, frowns, or expressions of surprise. Adjust your vocal tone and pace to be more similar to theirs. Avoid overdoing it. The key is subtlety. Focus on creating a sense of synchrony, not mimicking. Oxytocin is released through physical touch, hugs, handshakes, eye contact, and positive social interactions. Appropriate touch. A friendly hug, a pat on the back, or a light touch on the arm can release oxytocin. Ensure it's welcomed and appropriate for the relationship. Sustained eye contact. Maintaining comfortable eye contact signals attentiveness and builds trust. Active listening and validation. Truly hearing and understanding the other person's perspective releases oxytocin in both individuals. Shared activities. Engaging in enjoyable activities together creates positive experiences and boosts oxytocin levels. Giving and receiving compliments. Genuine appreciation and positive reinforcement trigger oxytocin release. When the amygdala is activated, due to perceived threat or stress, it inhibits the PFC and hinders rapport building. Practical application. Calm and soothing tone of voice. Speak in a calm, reassuring tone. Open and relaxed body language. Avoid crossing your arms or appearing tense. Active listening and empathy. Demonstrate that you understand and care about their feelings. Avoid judgment. Create a safe space where they feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings without fear of criticism. Validate their emotions. Acknowledge their feelings, even if you don't agree with their perspective. Neuroplasticity and rapport. Building stronger connections over time. The brain is remarkably adaptable. This ability is known as neuroplasticity. The more you practice rapport-building behaviors, the stronger the neural pathways associated with empathy, trust, and connection become. Consistent effort. Make a conscious effort to practice these techniques in all your interactions. Mindfulness. Pay attention to your own body language and the nonverbal cues of others. Self-reflection. Reflect on your interactions and identify areas for improvement. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends or colleagues for their observations. Final thoughts. The brain-based path to deeper relationships. Understanding the neuroscience of rapport empowers you to move beyond superficial techniques and build genuine, lasting connections. By consciously applying these strategies, leveraging the power of mirroring, oxytocin, and amygdala regulation, you can create a brain-to-brain connection that fosters trust, empathy, and a deeper sense of understanding. It's not about manipulation, it's about fostering authentic connection and building relationships that thrive.